Hey everybody, I hope this setup will work for today. It's very hot out here, so I'm going to try to go through this. This is like the mid-month update for several things. I'm going to preface this video with the fact that I released my book early. I was supposed to release it August 23rd, the first book in my new series, The House of Prey. So the first book is The House's Daughter, and I was supposed to release it August 23rd. So I got in a hurry. I'm very spontaneous. I completely forgot to tell my newsletter people, my newsletter subscribers, and my Patreon members that I was releasing it. And I released it. This morning, I remembered, like, I don't know, probably 5 days after release that, oh no, I'm supposed to tell my newsletter subscribers and my Patreon members first. They're supposed to get everything first. So I went this morning, I spent probably 2.5 hours doing administrative stuff, sending out a newsletter and a Patreon post where I apologize, first of all, for not telling them first that I was releasing the book early, and then giving them an early look at the cover for Let Her Be Silent. So of the things I've accomplished so far this half of this month, I have gotten the cover for Let Her Be Silent. I'm almost done writing it. Like, I've written so much just this. I don't have my weeks with me, but I've probably written over 20,000 words in this week, and it's Friday. But I wanted to give a little rundown of my numbers, what they look like right now, and what I'm doing social media marketing wise. I am not putting any money towards ads on anything, on Meta, on TikTok, or Amazon. I'm not running any ads because, first of all, it's the first book in a series. Secondly, it ends on a cliffhanger. And I really want to give my own organic marketing a try before I put any money towards this. I had said that I was going to post twice a day on all of my platforms, and I haven't done that. I just did not have the bandwidth between mom life, home life, writing a lot, doing planner videos, and all the other things. I did not have the bandwidth to post twice a day. All right, so I have posted 20 times on Instagram and 19 times on TikTok in the past 15 days. In the past 14 days, really, because it's the 15th and I haven't posted anything today. I want to go through numbers. I released my book on the 5th. If you hear my kids, they're inside the house. I'm outside. I came outside to have a little quiet, and they're just like going nuts, and I don't know why. Also, you'll probably hear chickens. You may see chickens or dogs, and I have a road out here, so you're going to hear some noise, and I'm sorry about that. But anyways, okay, back to what I was saying. I released it on the 5th, and people had already started finding it. I think I mentioned that on my previous video because I can't do pre-orders, so I had to make the ebook available, so people were like finding it. So I said 5th, I think it was the 4th, or it might have been the 3rd. I was like, just, people are finding it on KU. People are finding the ebook. They're buying the ebook. Let me just go ahead and make the paperback available and say that it's released early. In the past 14 days, because I haven't done anything today, like I said, I posted 20 Instagram posts. 17 of them were reels, 3 of them were photo posts. So I had one go viral at 2 million views. One was 195,000, one was 186,000. The 186,000 was one I actually posted last night or yesterday. So it's like the most recent thing. I had 8 above 10K, so between the, like, most of them were over 5K, and above 10K. So these were posts that were like 17,000, 15,000, 11,000, not 11, yeah, 11,000. Then I had one go above 20K, so at I think it was 23.4, and then 8 below 10K, but they were all, other than the photo posts, they stayed around 3,000. They all were on the upper end of that, so like 8,000, 7,000, 9,000 views, but just didn't quite hit the 10,000. All right, so what I try to look at, what I've read, watched other videos, watched other authors talk about, book marketers, you need to look at your saves. So I just remembered something else I should have included in these stats. Anyways, so of the, this is to show that sometimes the views don't actually convert to readers or people who are interested in your book. So the 186,000 view reel that I just posted yesterday, that's my most recent heavy hitter reel. It has 131 saves, which is really good. I love the fact that Instagram has started allowing you to repost content, because that helps it get out even more. So when people see content that resonates with them, or I hope see content that they're like, oh yeah, I like this, I'm going to read this book, I'm going to share it with other people, they're reposting it. So I had 28 reposts on that reel so far and 49 shares. The 195,000 reel, I wish I had, I may try to put screenshots up here or do a share of my stats for these, so that I'm not just reading it to you. You can actually see that I'm not lying. It's really, this is what it is. 195,000 view reel has 201 saves, saves, and 11 reposts and 31 shares. The 2 million view reel has only 44 saves, 1 repost. Now that might be on account of it being kind of taboo subject. I don't know. I'm really new at all of this video stuff. I've been doing planner videos forever, but I would really love to be able to put up a little clip of the video itself. So I don't know if I can do like a screen recording. I'll see what I can do. It only has 1 repost, and that, I think it was posted around the time they introduced the repost, so that might be it, or it might be the taboo subject. I'm not really sure. And then you have 3 shares. Okay, so that's Instagram. I'm going to go over TikTok. I have not I posted 1 short on my AuthorTube channel, and I didn't even bother. I don't really know. I don't even know. I think it had like 60 views, if I'm remembering right, and I don't even know if it has gone up. I haven't checked it. I haven't done anything, because this channel is so new. I should be getting off my butt and like posting, but I'm like, and I shouldn't let the numbers bother me. And I will probably try my best over this next week to do that, like just post. There's a wasp right here, and I'm like terrified of bugs, especially ones that can sting me. Okay, so anyways, I let the numbers really discourage me, and I shouldn't, because my AuthorTube channel is very new. So while all these other numbers look really good, I have been working on these channels, especially Instagram, for 2 or 3 years now. So it's like, you know, it's not going to blow up overnight. It's taken a lot of work, and I've had to figure things out. So I need to take the knowledge that I have doing this and apply it to my YouTube channel, start sharing shorts, and try to get these videos up more. I know I'm not going to have a lot of views on my actual AuthorTube videos, but I could at least try to post more shorts, and just don't even look at the numbers. Just put the content out there, because I know that's what I need to do, but it's like so hard to do when you get like 30 views, you know. But I'm repurposing content, so it's not like I am from scratch posting things on YouTube Shorts. So whatever I'm posting on Instagram and TikTok, I'm just sharing over on YouTube, so it shouldn't be that big a deal for me. So I just need to get over myself and share it. All right, TikTok, I share 19 videos, or 19 posts total. 5 of them were photo posts and or / carousels. I didn't go through and figure out. There actually might have been more than that, because I'm just now noticing I only counted the ones that showed more than 1 picture. So I don't know if I posted any that only had 1 photo or not. So if I didn't, the rest of them were videos. Okay, so this is what I'm really excited about. All right, so just to show you how different TikTok is from Instagram. And I don't know if it's because it's a younger account. I think it's because the audience is different. The reel that went viral for me at 2 million views on Instagram only got 62 views on TikTok. Okay, most of my typical views on TikTok have been between 675 or so and 950. They don't quite hit 1,000. If they go to 900, I'm really happy. So that's just how my views have been on TikTok. And I've been trying not to let it bother me. Just, you know, compared to Instagram, it's like, you know, crumbs, but it could be a lot worse. I could be in the double digits. I could be stuck in the 200 to 300 view range. So the 950 view video got like 10 saves. Another one that was around 900 got 7. A 520 view reel or video got 3 saves. Okay, and this is the one I'm really excited about. So the reel that's currently, I think if you're over 100,000 views, it's considered viral on Instagram. So I guess I could say it's viral at 186,000 views. My latest video on Instagram, it is sitting right now at 10.1K views on TikTok. And that is like, of all of the accounts I've ever tried on TikTok, nothing has ever gotten that many views. And I was like, oh, maybe it'll get to 1,000. And then it hit 1,000. And then it was like 2,000. And then it was 6,000. And I was like, I think it was at 7,800 or something when I went to bed last night. I was like, okay, I'm not going to hope, because usually I can tell when it like dips and you don't get any more views after that. Like every once in a while you'll get a couple more views later. And I know people say it will pick up. So, and I see that because some of these, now that that video is kind of taking off a little bit at 10,000 views, like on TikTok, that's huge for me. Some of my older videos that were at 700 or something have hit 1,000. So it's really exciting, but I'm also kind of really nervous. Like on Instagram, I'm comfortable. Like I know when I get a video that hits 100,000, I know what to do. Like it's not even 1 million views or 2 million views. I have some sitting at like 8 million views, and I'm like, I just know my system. I know what to post. I'm trying to vary my content a little bit to like draw in more like book related stuff. I'm doing book related content, but then I'm also doing cult stuff that links to the book stuff. And it's like, I'm learning. But on Instagram, I'm more comfortable. On TikTok, now that I've had this reel, I'm like, should I post something else? Or should I let this one sit? You know, am I going to post something and then it like, you know, cut the other one off where it should have gone more if I had just left alone? I've seen varied opinions on that. Like some people are like, keep posting after you have a viral. It's not viral. For me, it's viral, but I don't think you get a viral reel on TikTok until, I don't remember. It's a crazy number. And I like didn't even keep it in my head because I was like, I'm never going to get there. You know, another side thing, I have been getting more followers. So I started this year, and I don't have the numbers with me, but I started this year at like 1,007, I want to say. And I'm up to, it's not like huge, but 1,100 and I think 41. But I have gotten probably 10 or 15 followers from this one video that's gone to 10,000. So I am like telling myself, just keep posting. And like, I know I'm going to have to post following this viral. For me, viral, it's not technically viral, but that's getting some traction. I'm going to have to post, you know, but I'm like, what do I post? Like, I don't want to, you know, I don't know. It's like making me nervous for some reason. Okay, so that's where I am on my socials. That's how things are going. And now I'm going to get into the money numbers on KDP. But for 10 days, I have had 48 total orders, mostly ebooks. There have been a few paperbacks. 10,332 page reads, and I am blown away. The most page reads I had in a month prior to this was in April 2024. So it was after my initial release of my very first book in, I think it was January 30th. People bought, friends of mine mainly, on Plannergram, because at that time my Instagram that I still am using as my AuthorGram was a planner based account. I have since started another planner based account, but that's a whole thing. That's for fun. They bought the book. They mostly bought paperback. Some people bought the ebook to support me, and I was very thankful. That was so over February. So I only had 2 days in January, and then over February, that was my best month money wise on KDP up until this point, and I made $81.60. Sold 30 books and had 2,224 page reads. In April of 2024, I guess the news was getting out a little bit about the book. People liked it. They were talking about it a little bit, and I got 8,104 page reads in that month. After that, it just went off, as in down, not took off. And I was writing historical spicy romance. And this book was actually a Western. And it was like the people who were my friends read it. And then they told a few other people about it and they read it, but it wasn't like taking off because it wasn't a genre that people are going to really read right now. It's just not a popular genre. None of my other months, none of my other book releases, I had 2 more book releases since then, before this one, they didn't do as good. They didn't do half as good. They didn't do a quarter as good as that book did. Second book was a rewrite of my original book. I changed the time era into Prohibition. It was still historical spicy romance, suspense type stuff. The second book was supposed to be the second book in the series. And then when I really got to writing this book, The House's Daughter, discovering my genre, deciding that I wanted to write horror and haunted house, psychological horror with slow burn romance, I completely, as I said, I think I said it in my previous video, I unpublished those books and I started fresh. So I rebranded myself, and as of today, this morning, right now, right before I started taking this video, I have made $248.89. And I know that is like not very much money, but for me, that is a lot of money, from a book that I wrote out of my own brain that is like drawn from my experiences in purity culture and like fictionalized and horror. And it's like, I am so excited. And I want to get the second book done so I can get it out by September 27th, like I said. And these 2 books are the foundation of my series. So they're the origins duology. It tells the story of where the main character Emily came from, how she discovered she was in a cult. I think I went through all of this in my last video. Anyways, I'm really excited if you can't tell. This is not mega money, quit your full-time job, which I don't have one. I'm a stay-at-home mom. But it's not, full-time money. But it is really exciting. And it's like hopeful that with the next book, when this, initial mystery is concluded, people will be like, I love this series, because I've gotten, and I should have written that down. This is another thing that I was saying a minute ago, some stats. Because when you're looking at conversions from your videos or your marketing attempts, you want to see either KU reads mainly. Sometimes it'll show up in orders, but people, especially people who are finding you as a new author, are going to look for you on KU. That way they're already paying for the subscription. They're not taking a chance on a new author they might not like, and they're going to read your book for free because, they're already paying for the subscription. You can look at that, and you can also look at your book's ratings. So I have not noticed my ratings going up. Not ratings. Yeah, rating. What is it? Good Lord. Categories. The categories on, so the way your book is categorized on Amazon, they'll give you 3 categories, and then you have the main category, the 4th one, that is the Kindle bookstore in general, covering all the genres, all the subgenres, and everything. My book, the highest it's gotten is like 35 or 31,000 in the Kindle store. And it has not gone that remember, I will try my best to post videos, to post like clips, screenshots or something of these numbers. Because I did take screenshots. I think it's in the it's in the top 500 of all the other categories. There may be one that it's like in the 600 to 800 range, but they're all under 1,000. So that's good, like in 3 categories. I haven't really correlated my views and saves on my videos on either Instagram or TikTok to those numbers yet. Like, it's not hitting high enough where enough people at one time are like buying the book to change that rating too much. It's gone up from like 31, I think, or 35,000 in the Kindle store to like, I think 80 or 90. So it has dropped because it's dropped off. These numbers went up for the first 10 days, and the past 5 days my numbers have kind of steadied as far as the money, but the KU reads have jumped a lot. So at some point, I know the rating, is it ratings? The, like, I don't know. I'm probably saying the wrong word, but the categories, the numbering in the categories will change. And I'll be able to pinpoint when a video is doing good by either that number or my KU reads. That's pretty well all I have for numbers right now. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to spend the rest of this month. I have a vacation at the end of the month, but the rest of this month, I'm going to focus on posting at least once or twice a day across all of my 3 platforms. So Instagram, TikTok, and AuthorTube Shorts. So I'm going to use the shorts for book marketing mainly, and then I'll have my videos like this. I do want to do a craft video. I don't know if I'll get around to it. I wanted to do a video a week, but it's just been, I just haven't been able to. I hope to get more into posting videos, but it's kind of hard. It's not like my planner videos where I'm not showing my face. I can just pause it if the kids are interrupting me. It's a lot harder to edit these videos. So it's all a time thing. Anyways, I want to do a craft video where I'm like talking about some of the things I've come up against with this book that I'm writing. And I'm so excited about it. Like, I just keep having ideas. Anyways, I'm going to save all that for a different video. One that I might take inside because it's kind of hot out here. Anyway, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Please sub if you're a writing or book related account. I will definitely sub back. I would love, like, it's a pipe dream, but I would love to get to 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel by the end of the year on my AuthorTube. That's a pipe dream of mine. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, you like writing content, you like numbers, and it's transparent author marketing and income, give me a sub. Bye.